Alrighty, how's everybody doing? I went ahead and got everything fixed up for this base. As you can see, I got some broken glass right there. I'm just going to do this real quick. I want to get going. I've got bear trap sitting there. I've got a bear trap sitting there. I believe I got a bear trap sitting there, but I can't see it. We've already went to the village, so my plan is to try to get to the elephant people. Because I do want to show at least that little bit of a quest and the little riddle that they do to open up, because once you do their quest, you don't really need to ever do it again. And by the way, this is a moment of silence for the Chapter 1 trader. Alrighty. So I've been trying to guess where they might be at, like the elephants and all that, and I'm thinking the Mushroom Glade's going to be here and the Storm's going to be here. I know I've been kind of downplaying the horror in this game a little bit, but that's also because I have played way too much of this game. And if you happen to have picked it up and played it yourself, definitely if you're new to it, how has it been going? Hopefully it's been scary enough for you. Alright, I have been down this way. How far down can I go? Wait, hold on. Okay, this is the tree thicket. How much ammo do I have? Plenty. And I do have a lantern. I might want to bust that out. I'm actually going to take those pills. Help with stamina. Alright. This ain't the tree thicket I thought it was, but it... No, it is. Hold on. Okay, so the funny thing about the elephant's base is there's actually a back door. And I found it by accident once upon a time. Let me see, where is this? Okay, I was about to say, did I find the shit again? So if that eyeball's there, because you can find a doctor in all major locations, and every time you... Oh, hi. Are you... Actually, yes, you are. So the funny thing about water and chompers, they don't mix very well. As you can see. So we're going to go ahead and talk to the doctor. Ooh, he's looking a bit rough. This land hides more secrets than your little fucking rat brain is capable of understanding. The doctor digs through the mud. I think he's looking for something. Deep underground, there's a current of electricity. Fucking electricity. I messed it up. He starts flowing his arms wildly, showing pieces of mud everywhere. Oh, throwing pieces of mud everywhere around him. And it flows underground from tree to tree. The doctor suddenly freezes, staring at me with his arms wide open midair. And it powers everything. It connects it all. If I had a light bulb, if I just screwed it into the... I'm just imagining this. If I just screwed it into one of the branches, it would light up. I bet it fucking would. He bends over a small hole in the mud and continues digging. Maybe this is where you're hiding. Maybe this is the way. Yeah, I'm gonna just let you know he's losing his mind. I'll take that. I would gossip, but I don't know. Can you hear these things? They're calling us. They're showing us the way. They're showing us the way. Some blocking it. At the same blocking it? I can't understand it. He kicks a stone. Are they trying to tell us something? Are they putting us to the test? I don't know. Maybe they're lost too, and I don't know what to do. He shakes his head, desperate, and goes silent. After a long pause, he turns towards me. His glasses are dirty. I barely see the eyes hiding underneath. As bloody as that looks, it looks like he might have stabbed his own eyes out, but alright. I can see you haven't regained your speech. You need to find another doctor. I don't know if I want to find another doctor in this place. I need to, do more of the gossip. So that's the way you're supposed to go, and there's a bunch of bear traps there. But if you just go this way, which I'm paranoid about a lizard man showing up, because he always seems to be here. Actually, I'm so paranoid, actually. I'm going to pull out my shotgun. I'm ready for you. Oh, shit. I was going to go to the junkyard first. Oh, well. Alright, so following these flowers will take you to a shed where you can get an air can. And if you know the code, which is just this riddle. Yeah, so this tree right here, I wasn't paying attention at one point, and I ran through here and found out, oh, there's a back door, a little door that goes straight to their house. And you can just come over here. Like I said, be very careful. There are bear traps everywhere through here. I think it's like maybe... There's more than 10. I know that for sure. I just haven't counted it, and usually I don't come here anymore except to come here to raid their bear traps. Because, you know, scrap metal. I can use that for my place. They don't need the scrap metal. I need the scrap metal. It's all around their place. Do not go like, I'm going to go for a jog through here. Don't do that. You're going to run into a bear trap. You're going to run into multiple bear traps. And you don't want to waste running into a bear trap because you only get one part. If you disarm a bear trap, you get 2. So... Alright, so this is the elephant people, and I'm going to get rid of my torch because I don't want to burn any more of it. I mean, lantern. If you hit the door first, thank you for finding our generator. Oh, I kind of skipped something. You can come in. If you try to open a door before fixing the generator, they'll be just like, I don't know, be paranoid and be just like, oh, hey, fix our shit. And these are the elephants. The air is filled with suffocating sweet odor of rot. Who are you? The woman is wearing a heavy, ruined coat. Her voice is suppressed by the cracked gas mask she's wearing. Can't you speak? Did someone take away your voice? 2 children hide behind the woman. The younger one eyes me nervously, cowering in fear. The older one just stands there, motionless. You're not from around here. I would have recognized you. We may keep to ourselves, but I I know everyone here. I would have never forgot your mug. I also kind of skipped a broken mirror. I ran by and noticed. The younger child pierces me with his eyes. The steamed visor of his gas mask betrays his rapid breath. I'm sorry. Your gob looks like that because of the fiendish air. Do you know? I bet you can't speak. Because you don't keep your mouth shut when walking through the woods. I mean, you gotta breathe. The trees and plains are simply beautiful here. And the bushes bloom gorgeously this time of year. But they don't let the charm of the land deceive you. The devil lurks between the trees and gets to you through your mouth and nose. I don't think your gas mask is on tight enough. The older child's grasp on his mother's hand tighter. He does not lift his gaze from one of the hut's walls. And you're just going to stand there? I know you want something, you leper demon. You're not getting anything from us. I don't trust you, leper god. Do you hear me? I don't trust anyone who breathes this filthy air. The woman stares at me intensely through the cracked mask. Yeah, it's cracked. Plus, look at all that tape. Did you take my... I don't know how to say that. Was it you who kidnapped him? Talk! No, that cannot be. The woman stares at the floor. Her geyser greasy black hair drops down onto her mask. It's impossible. Stupid child. He went out and never came back. He was on about his own granny will take him. Mushrooming. I have no idea where I told him he cannot go outside. I told him that devil will find him, take off his mask and take him away. I would look for him, but... She lowers her hands even more, as if observing the dead flies stuck to her coat. Ew? You want my trust? Bring my... back. My stupid... Find him and bring him home. Here's the key to his room. He was spending a lot of time there recently. Maybe you can be able to find something there that will lead you to him. Now, a fun little thing, if you gossip with them long enough, one of the kids will finally breathe up, and actually say something of the little code. There's this little riddle they like to sing. It's like, one little bear had a bowl of soup. Another bear came, and then there was two. I forget the rest of it. I just remember the first part of it, because that's really all I need to kind of jog my memory. It's the code to the shed, which I'm gonna, like, show. Because once you... Oh, it's over there. Like, I kind of don't want to show it, but at the same time I do, because it's kind of nice to know. But it's that little mystery. I don't know. I just want something that keeps coming back to this game. You be quiet over there. So I'm going to be trying to be letting the game's atmosphere kind of pick up a bit more. Try not to yab on too much, so when I get into creepy areas, I'm going to be a little bit more quiet. At least try to. This game, I might have played through it many times. One thing I love about this game, that it does such a damn good job with the atmosphere. Yeah, it's top down, but it still gets to you. So I'm just gonna... You don't really need to do this unless you want to do their quest. But you just come to this metal door, and the code is their riddle, but I'm not gonna do it. Well, I do want those pliers. Fuck it. So one little bear had a bowl of soup. Another came and there was two. Something came on and then there was four, or they made a pal. And then the fifth bear came and he took a bow. Like I said, I can't really remember the riddle. I just remember the first half of it, and it's enough to jog my memory. So we're just gonna take all that. The pages are glued together, creating a rotting clump of paper. There's a note at the bottom. Radio tower, door 21, 12 p.m. Glow it? Oh, some words I can't say. At the top, I can only make one of the words. Devil's horns. Orga? Ah, damn, it went away. I'm reading too slow. And then there's your tank, but you can get 2 tanks. It's not necessary. Once you fill them up, that's it. But since I'm going to be doing the quest, I am not going to pick that up. I just kind of wanted to share that little note because it took me actually a long time to figure out that door code was actually the little riddle. And it took me a while to piece that together, actually, because I was like, well, those flowers are leading there, and they keep... I'll show it. I need to quit trying to explain everything. But once you know that little riddle, that you never have to do their quest again. And if you want to save one of the children for getting the actual ending, well, the true ending. I think the true ending. I don't know, you got like the bliss ending and then like the other ending, I can't remember. Holes. Oh, hole guy's there. Radio tower is where you would do, that is like, here's a little thing I'm going to tell you. This right here is an ending route, burn the tree, or you can escape through the radio tower, which if you're aiming for the not to burn the tree achievement, you have to go through the radio tower, but you only have one shot. Oh, sweet, we have the whole guy here. Oh, I get to show you the whole guy. Oh boy, I'm actually kind of excited about that. Now, I believe... Why did the music just suddenly stop? Is Wolfman leaving me a love letter? Oh, I can't wait. You can actually find the doctor here. He's usually right there, but I don't know why he's not showing up. So the doctor can be found at the Mushroom Glade, which I'm just going straight to. Actually, if I do this right, I can show this quest in one day's time. That's what I'm planning on. Each day I'm going to be showing a chunk of this area. Now you can get a single shot shotgun through this one house. It has a bunch of nasty in it, and if you burn it all and actually go in there, you'll be deceived by one chest. Be like, oh, that's it? No, there's a little secret passage. It's not really much of a secret passage. There's a door that you can take through and go through the back. Now, I didn't kill the sow, so I won't be able to do her quest, so I'm just going to eat the old lady. This sounds so wrong. So, if you did, like, kill the cell, she would give you a quest of, like, trapping the villagers. An old woman sits on a wizard a rocking chair. Her sleep is deep and peaceful. A handful of ripe mushrooms grow out from beneath her thick hair. She dies if you try to do the quest anyway, so I'll just wake the old lady. I might as well let her talk. The old lady slowly opens her eyes. For a moment, she stares into space with an absent gaze. Finally, she becomes aware of my presence. Wait, you're not. Her empty eyes now take it on a questioning expression. I didn't expect any guests. She shows a nervous look at the door on her right, then gazes around the mushroom-infested house. She relaxes a bit. I suppose you want to tell me what you want, and you want something, since you're standing here in front of me, right? Point at the finger at the door. It's the door to my chamber. There's nothing that would interest you there. The old lady puffs her cigarette. How long have you been puffing that cigarette? Come back when you remember what it is you want from me. So here you can't really do much. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, the old lady takes the drawing, squinting her eyes. Oh, wide together. Smile appears on her face. That's why you came here. The woman looks at the leaky ceiling of the mushroom-infested house, then squints her eyes. I thought you were like this wolf. What? The end of her cigarette lights up and puffs of blue smoke comes out of her nose. Blue smoke. From that children's tale. The one who wanted to eat the granny. She opens her eyes and glances in a locked chamber room. A few days ago, a child appeared here, a boy. He thinks I'm his granny. The old lady stops for a second, trying to remember something. Grandma? He was very nervous. He kept repeating a rhyme over and over again. He hid in the corner and sat there for what must have been the whole day. I think he relaxed in the end. I seems to be like it here. He draws. I think he likes to draw, but his drawings are not very childlike. The old lady smiles again. I really like having him around. His parents are still alive, right? Are you his father? Brother? Oh, what? He's in the other room. Here's the key. I will let him go. They must have updated that. Last time I tried to do this without burning down the thing to get it, she wouldn't give me the quest even after showing the drawing. Oh, that must have been a bug. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just having a realization because it's like after that I never bothered doing that. I just usually come in and just eat the old lady. Oh, I learned something new. Sorry. Wow, that's embarrassing. As long as I've put in here and I never double checked to see if they ever fixed that. Damn. The boy's standing under the wall, overgrown with enormous mushrooms. He's visibly scared. His lush mop of hair veils a restless, wide-open pair of eyes. The kid is whispering as if reacting to something under his breath. The boy cowers and presents his back against the soft wall, such starts to ooze the white goo. Here's where we get the code. The boy is terrified. Slowly he slumps down from the wall onto the ground. Curling up into a ball, the mummer turns into the land recreation. One little bear had a bowl of soup. Then another came and there was two. 4 little bears made a sudden pow. Along came a fifth and took a bow. Now you can leave the boy here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take him back. There's really no reason, like that's the code to the shed. When I take the boy into my arms, he starts screaming, reacting the rhyme over and over. 1 little bear had a bowl of soup. Then another came and there were 2. 4 little bears made a sudden pow. Along came a fifth and they took a little bow. This is going to be a long journey. And we're back. You brought back my child. The woman leans towards the boy. I'm gonna have to look that word up. Where have you been? The boy stares at the ground in silence. Come here. Walks towards the woman, nervously, plucking at his old torn sweater. Look at you. Where's your mask? And he gets tank from your gracious brother? Now, I have a weird theory that you know how we found that corpse with the tank? I don't think they're breathing clean air. I think these people have lost their mind and they're breathing like a rotting body's corpse. And what makes it more messed up, it's her own child's corpse. I'm hoping to God I'm wrong about that, but as dark as this game is, I wouldn't... yeah. His love protects us. It fills our lungs with clean air. And this is how you thank him? Young man, your childish behavior made him very, very angry. Now, we will have to apologize to him for your stupidity. The two kids standing behind their mother flinch. The woman grabs the boy's hand and disappears in the hallway. After a while, she comes back with an oxygen tank. Take it. It's a tank for you. It will protect you from the devilish air, the devil's breath, and other evil lurking in the foul place. It's the only thing I have, and the only thing I can give you. The tank is a little rusty, but it seems intact. On the side, I can see a unintelligible scribbling. The valve opens with a tidy little resistance, but I don't hear the hiss of air. It's empty. Give that some thought. Do not open the valve without it. Need. You will only waste the clean air. Clean air, huh? It's empty. She pushes my hand back away from the valve and closes it hastily. May it serve you well. Another theory is I think their tanks are empty and they've just been like... I don't know, the elephant people are interesting, but at the same time, I don't know if I really want to dig into their story. After finding their like son's corpse at one time, I was just like, oh, you said you're breathing in clean air, right? I don't think you're breathing in clean air. Where's the fucking... Oh, where... Oh, I can't see. So yeah, that's the quest, and we're heading back to base because my inventory is getting full. Here it is. I hear you, and I'm not taking no chances. Fuck with me and you get a bullet. Well, a shotgun spray. Okay, I'm gonna be a little quiet. Because I need to listen. Let the atmosphere fill your ears with glorious nourishment. Shit. Ooh, I hate you. Only thing I need to worry about. Okay. Oh, you go away. Where are you? Fun fact about these human spiders, if you don't look at them, they actually move quicker. If you're looking at them, well, they're not going to be moving too quick. So if they're not in your cone of vision, they're going to be like scooting. So keep that in mind. You can't outrun a human spider. I'm going to tell you that now. Oh, that's where the storm... I was wrong. There's the quarry. That's the huge storm. I actually want to show how to do the Great Lake, because that is a terrifying place, and that would be perfect to show off. Oh boy, I don't know if I have enough time to mess with that right now. So we just got that done pretty quick. So if you do kill the sow, you do have to do a quest for the old lady to actually get the key. Because if you kill the sow, the villagers actually come to the swamp. And you have to block them in. And then she gives you the key. I, on the other hand, am getting back to my base, dropping stuff off, and we're going to make a real quick trip to the... Why do I want to say graveyard? Excuse me. Well, we're going to make a real quick trip to the junkyard. Ooh, I can't show the... Ah, man. I won't be able to show the... Why do I want to call him a lizard? There is a... We're going to put that away for right now. Oh, what the hell was his name? It's not a slug. It's like some giant snail. You know what? We're going to make another lantern, actually, real quick. I still got enough time. I can rush up there real quick and get at it. Just do that. Okay, we need to go top left. This should actually be a good time to eat these. Woo! Lightning got me a little bit. Oh, I thought something was happening. I don't expect this to be nice and cleared out. Actually, I'm not going to take that. Okay, I'm going to walk because I am... since we have helped out Peter Trick... Ah, shit, I had to... Like, I looked that name up and I noticed I was saying it wrong and I apologize for that. I think Piotrick? Oh, by the way, you can push these rocks, and there's sometimes stuff under them. The enemies can push them out easily, so if you can, like, bait a human spider or some other creature, that could help. I don't feel comfortable doing that. So, the point of the junkyard is to get the air compressor part, which we can also find the doctor here, too. I'm just gonna go ahead and dig up stuff, because I am extremely nervous right now, and I do not know why. I'll take that for selling, at least one of them. But since we have the Piotrick, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Yeah, here he is. I know. A moment of silence. But it gives you so much stuff. If you want him to survive, don't do his quest. So the air compressor is always over here. God damn you, lightning. There's little letters right here. I think this is A. Because it's always next to D. And boom, there it is. I might have played this too much. Alright, I am extremely nervous. Now, if you don't do Piotrick's quest and you come here, you have to deal with, like, these flares, I think they're called. They're these beams of, like, red light. If you look at them, they damage you. So keep that in mind. So it's either do his quest and not have to worry about him and just dig to your heart's delight, which I prefer. Or... Oh, by the way, the doctor shows up here. He's always up here in this little area. So all the major landmarks in the swamp, the doctor will show up. Oh, I forgot to use the holes. Now I gotta wait a minute to show hole, man. Actually, that'd be perfect, because he's right there. Oh! Would I have enough time to go down there real quick? Because, actually, if I can... Ooh, I am all the way up there. Oh. Can I push it? Maybe with these pills I can. I know my lantern's on, I'm just going to be wasteful for a minute, because I'm going to try to truck down there real quick. It's 3 hours. Ooh, I don't like the water. I'm hoping that we ain't got to deal with anything. Okay, we're back at base. We got 2 hours and a half. Can I do it? Because I want to show, like, the Great Lake. Okay, I'm right there. Ooh, I'd have to go around them. I might be able to do it. I'm gonna risk it because I don't really want to have to stand there waiting for night. Now, potatoes are another way to, like, make sure you have a lot of stamina. Don't ask me why potatoes and bread help with that. That help open your lungs. I don't know. Come on. Oh, I'm at the Great Lake. Ooh, I gotta be careful. It just gets really dark. Hello? So down there is the Great Lake. It's a storm. Full of red chompers that have like this shadow stuff on them. Okay, we got enough time. Oh, fuck. Nope. Nope. Always keep a shotgun of some sort. Okay, we're here at the holes. Oh, I love how close that is to the lake. Huh? Oh. So I'm at the holes. Oh no, I'm at the shed. Oh man, I know we gotta get back. I know we gotta get back. Believe me, I know. Oh, I know way too well we need to get back. My heart rate's actually starting to go up. Because I can die. Come on, get out of the water. We're just going to the hole, man. We're here. Come on, get your breath back. Get your breath back. Okay, just gotta go inside. Oh, shit, dead end. Come on, where is it? That's it, right there. Oh, we made it. Holes. Now, when you come back through the holes, he's gonna show himself. And let me tell you, that's a treat. Still hate you, eyeball. Still hate you. Okay, we made it back. I was actually starting to get a little nervous. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I am off by that much. Oh, man. Whew. All right. I'm just gonna put all the. Oh no, I want that. I want that. I'm gonna go and do that and then take that off. I did fill up the generator, right? Generator isn't like empty, right? Okay, good. I think I did that off screen. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. Now we take the air compressor and we just repair that. I should have enough time to do that and turn the generator on. Because you can really be a little bit lazy on it. I don't like to, but... Oh, wait, did I show where I put the lights are? Oh, shit, did I even move the lights? Oh, I forgot to move the lights. Where are they? Light there. Light there. Wait, I'm missing a light. Oh, shit. Oh... Oh, hold on. I'm missing a light. So I can light there. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. I got a little worried. Oh, like I said, I don't really hold up in a room. I just kind of either chill out in this room or do my rounds. Okay. I'm sorry, my nerves are up, okay? Like, I know I downplay the horror, but man, it is a scary fucking game. Eyeball. Can you, like, go away? You always sometimes jump me. And I get startled by you. I hate it. Now, if a Banshee event does happen, which, funny enough, one of my playthroughs through this game, I ended up having 3 Banshee nights back to back. But it was right after I went to the radio tower, which, fun fact, the radio tower is full of Banshees. Isn't that a bunch of fun? Is it going to be a calm night? Oh, it's one of those nights. Thought I could dodge that. I do have those pills on me, right? Just in case. I do not. Well, it's gonna be a centipede man night. Oh boy. Aren't I just lucky. Oh, I can upgrade my workbench. Let's go ahead and do that. And I can do it again. Now, I don't really care for the hunting rifle, to be completely honest. It does decent. It'll almost kill an enemy, but I've not really one-shotted it. Like a chomper, it won't kill. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I'm actually very nervous. But I know it's a centipede night, so I know nothing's not really going to happen, but I don't trust it. I don't think much is going to happen tonight. Oh, it's just that event. It's okay. I ain't got no doors for you to open. Leave me alone. Why the fuck am I so nervous? You only gonna throw one centipede man at me? Really? Hello? Oh, that was me. Wow, usually the nights aren't that chill. I mean, usually having to deal with either like red chompers, shadow chompers, or like being invaded by a bunch of human spiders, or having to deal with like bugs with like 3 banshees on my ass. Like, what is this? I mean, I'll take it, but going easy on my game after the last playthrough. I hate that walking ang. I know it's just a background sound, but it sounds like someone's just taking a kindly stroll through my fucking place, and it messes with me every time. So the pump action shotgun is actually very nice. So is the double barrel shotgun, but I can't remember. It's pretty much like the homemade shotgun. You have 2 shots and then you can reload it. But I'm very comfortable with the single shot shotgun, mostly because it's all I make. Alright, so I need to go ahead and talk to these traders, and yeah, hopefully I can get to show the helicopter. There's some actual spots there's a lot I have to show in this chapter. And the fact I got these 2 knocked out, like, I didn't really fully explore them. Definitely didn't go through the gossip a lot, but I don't know, I kind of want to like save that just in case you play through the game. Like, I did want to do a proper playthrough of this game. I actually wasn't planning on doing this. Like, I was actually wanting to, like, read all the gossip and do all that. I just kind of did this on impulse because I'm tired. I really don't like hearing people doubt themselves by saying they're too stupid to play a game, so it kind of made me a little like, no, you're not dumb. Let me try to show something. Because I was going to wait till October and then do a whole playthrough of this, reading everything. It was going to be like, I was going to try to make sure it lasted all of October some way. Not trying to speed through it like I have. Kind of embrace the horror this game has to have. I know I feel like I've downplayed it, but hopefully this game has showed like how creepy it can really be. Like, I know I'm just playing through it. It's easy just to watch it, but it's a different experience when you're playing it. Oh, man. Okay, so now I've got that. I'm going to go ahead and make a homemade shotgun. Because I'd like to try to save my ammo a little bit. Go ahead and do that. I really don't need to do that. But now let's go level, because I need to do that. So you can see right there it's 10,000, and the reason why I said the last place was such a drag to level... Oh, we might get our last dream sequence, actually, because I noticed we didn't get it last time. Shaky hand or healing items or not. Ooh. I always have a hard time choosing between this because I either choose that one or that one. I'm always like 50-50 on this. We'll do shaky hands. I like to get vitality and chameleon. Those are actually kind of nice. I have dealt with that for a little bit, but you would deal double damage in melee when close to death, and I don't feel comfortable close to death. But that little bit of extra health helps out, and we got our last dream sequence. Perfect! And I believe this is the one that you can only get the achievement for no rest for the wicked. Yep, this is it. You have to use a shovel to fight a shadow chomper, and you have to kill him. It comes down to a lot of patience and making sure to really get your timing down. It's a pain, but there is a way that you can do this over and over if I hadn't to make a new save file. I didn't know that. So if you pay attention to your health bar, yeah, there's a shovel right here you pick up. This is your weapon. Use this hole right here as a way to, like, come lie with me. The trees hum so calmly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to explain shit. They sing so beautifully. Can you hear it? Oh, by the way, you can find him at the church, too. A completely ordinary dead man with a smile on his face. Ain't that some creepy shit? Now, if you rest into the grave, you get, a bug. Damn it, I messed it up. See if I can't do it. Damn it. I'm laying down. I'm laying down. Ah, damn it, I messed up the timing again. Lie down. Oh, I messed it up so many times, but... Oh, sorry, hold on. So, when doing that, right if you're about to die, so you know how the trick to how you go to the main menu for them? If you are like one hit away from death, like if you get down to your last bar, like halfway on your last bar, hit your map button or your pause button and go down to main menu before you die, and then just quit out of the game and then jump back in, and it will start the dream sequence over. So if you don't want to have to, like, if you're aiming for that achievement and you don't want to have to sit there and keep making new save file after new save file after new save file and have to work your way to that Pacific dream sequence, the only one so far I know that works to get that achievement, then just do that, and you can do that dream sequence over and over and over until you get that achievement. I know some people prefer you do it the right way, I think is how you want to put it, of like going through the game and doing it. But if you're just wanting to get that achievement and it's the last achievement you got to get and you don't feel like doing that, just do that. Alright, so that's everything I've got to really share. We're no longer done with dream sequences. I'm thinking today we're going to head over to the cottage and I'm going to share the slug. And then eventually we are going to go down to the Great Lake. I can only imagine not everybody knows how to handle that very well, but the water is very great, and make sure to have a lantern or some sort of light source, because the only way you can hurt the red chompers, or the shadow chompers down there, you got to burn that black stuff off of them. I actually haven't found no great ruins. So there's some ruined buildings that have a lot of chompers in them. I was kind of hoping to run into that. So if we got that here, that's where that's there. That's where the sawmill's at. That's where Wolfie Man's gonna be. That means all that is open area. Now I can show the radio tower if you guys want. That one I'll probably like leave up because that is a very creepy place, and I will do my best to let the atmosphere kind of take over. I should have been doing that in chapter 1, but I'm gonna try to explore as much as I can. We've got the village knocked out. We've got the swamp cottage and the mushroom glade knocked out, and when we come back we'll be taking care of all this. Alrighty, I hope everything I've shared with you has been helpful in some sort of way. Maybe if you learned something new, that's awesome. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Otherwise, that I hope you have a good day or night, and goodbye.